What on earth is happening? It's not even slowing down. It's not even slowing down. The price is $2.92. Hello everyone, since I already know how much XRP will be valued, I need to make another movie. For a brief period, I believe the price will be $7. This is wild stuff now. What's going on between you two when you start talking about it? I am unable to sleep. I am unable to breathe. The situation is becoming worse. My breathing is laboring. I'm not capable of that. Yes, things are getting out of control. We know that way. A joyous season. All of the cryptocurrency buying seasons have started at V. The world of XRP is small. In the past 5 minutes, 200 million people have bought and exchanged XRP worldwide. Take a look. Everyone in the world is currently purchasing XRP. You have the option to spot, trade, long, or do anything else. To the greatest extent feasible. Take a look. The volume of international trade has skyrocketed, rising by 33 million in a single minute. What's the matter with you? It isn't even amusing. This is absurd. Look at it. Yes, it went. I called it a trigger for that reason. It's a turn-off. That was the trigger. Look what occurred after that. Indeed? In other words, a parabola is currently being created. Until the line is broken, we will continue to climb. Yes, until this line stops, it will continue to rise in this manner. Let's discuss why I believe XRP will soon return to its $7 value. That's hardly really my primary objective, is it? That's kind of one of my objectives because of Bitcoin. For the time being, I learned a lot about the $7 target from this strategy. Bitcoin is not the same as this. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are increasing when this line decreases. Well, that's a little off. This picture, as far as I can tell, illustrates how USDT-shaped stablecoins. To put it another way, if this is dumping, then a significant amount of USDT is being poured into the system in the form of cryptocurrency. Alright, this is a waste. Alright. That's excellent. I take it that you see this moving average each week? It is approximately 3.1%. Now let's assume that it is 3.2%. Over time, things like these will continue to rise. Alright, now it's a mess. If it goes that way at this pricing, it's a 30% dump. Alright, so we would reach this line if the price of Bitcoin increased by 30%. For those who wish to use Bitcoin, earning $150,000 is the initial objective. Then, where did I get the notion to attempt to bring XRP to $7 or nearly there? Because the value of XRP fluctuates 3 times more frequently than that of Bitcoin. 3 times 3 equals 9. Indeed. What comes next? $5.56 if 90% is reached. It doesn't constantly reach 4x volatility, but it does occasionally. This is crucial during the FOMO season. Do you guys realize that 120% is 4x volatility? Very nearly $7. When someone wants to purchase XRP, they first check pricing in this region. We'll most likely learn what transpires after that. Alright, folks, it will happen. I'm very insane, in fact. I can't even breathe, guys. My breathing is laboring. Yes, it is crazy. Stated differently. That is to say, they did not take they must have taken some cash from down here, don't they? What we said was that. Although I knew this location, I was unsure of the precise objective. Take a look at this. I created an alert for $310 a few weeks or months ago. It's going to explode. Indeed. XRP now appears to be a true beast. The reason is that the amount of money coming in is enormous when you look at short time frames. I'm not kidding though. It's funny. Gentlemen, I just noticed this now. It's odd that the article supported our prediction that XRP will remain in the plus 7% range for some time before rising, even though I had seen it previously. Pay attention to what they have to say. OWL6 should be Ripple's RL, according to XRP traders. It is worth more than $500 million on the market. They even seem to believe that XRP may soon reach $6. Let's continue reading. Since XRP has been increasing for a while, people claim that the future is still bright. He is also aware that if the token obviously deviates from the range, its price could drop to between $4 and $6. Isn't that strange? Because the current price of Bitcoin is $150,000. Isn't that 30%? At 30% we reach 150 Ki. From this region, XRP rises from 90% to 120%. Compared to the surrounding area, this is 3 to 4 times as unstable. Take a look. That's absurd. Consider the use of XRP. And that's only the first objective. It doesn't help either. What? This is where things start to go wild. Additional expert research reinforced this viewpoint. They argue for a recurrence between $2.60 and $265 using a number of bullish patterns, such as a bull flag and a symmetrical triangle. Let's examine this for a moment, please. Should I look into this because it occurs daily? Examine a more straightforward chart with fewer lines, alerts, and other elements. But I have them hidden. More folks are currently departing this line, but I simply wrote on multiple additional P charts. I wonder if it will return to test this line at some point. I mention that because I used to have a lot of XRP, even if it might sound weird. Right now, I purchased an absurd quantity of XRP. Alright, there are a lot of things happening, and this box is right here. Then it pumped. To which I answered, yes, 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 yes. Then it swiftly descended again. Alright. However, I then noticed a line that indicates a pattern. This level should remain unchanged, it would appear. After that, I believe I added a bit more. That's what appeared on the moon, folks. Indeed. This raises the question of whether the same event might occur again, but more frequently, daily, perhaps. Indeed. It looks like this. About 2:30 is the target. In around a week, I will purchase some XRP here if necessary. It's crazy, I know. After that, I'm going to give the new top guys a hard time. That's what I intend to do. I still regret boasting about XRP when it was in existence. When XRP was $2.16, I really shouldn't have said anything. This is because, at the time, I had tens of thousands of XRP in a 100x trade. That was stopped. I no longer have it, it's gone. However, if that agreement was still in effect,